voted against gay rights legislation, come up to you and want their picture taken with you. How do you deal with situations like that?
Well, well, there's many things you want to say to them when they come up to you. Lots of swear words. But I learned a lot from, watch me drop this name, Elton John. Because he, sorry, I hate when people name drop. It's like my biggest pet peeve. But he was, I got to sit next to him at his Oscar party last year, and someone was talking to him about how could you play for that Republican senator's daughter's wedding? How could you do that? And he said to him, you never know what progress you'll make, which is a simple act of politeness. And I honestly, if someone had come up to me and said, I want to take a picture with you, and I said, no, what would that have done? That would have just made more tension, worse. That would have been like no gay rights.
Right. Okay, we have another little makeover clip now that will lead us into a style discussion.
Oh.
Keys never wax above the eyebrow, always shaped from below. Trust me, I get a lot of practice. Look at mine.
Kurt, why did you volunteer to give me a new look?
One, I'm a sucker for makeovers. And two, you need something to distract from your horrible personality. Most of the time I find it hard to be in the same room with you. Especially this one, which looks like where strawberry shortcake and Holly Hobby come to hook up. You're extremely talented, Rachel. Watching you perform is amazing. But sometimes it's hard to appreciate what a good singer you are, because all I'm thinking about is shoving a sock into your mouth.
Kurt loves giving makeovers.
Yes.
He went to Rachel's, to Sylvester. Are there other ones? Or?
I'm sure there are.
But I was interested to read that you yourself are not, or at least were not, at the beginning of Glee, really into fashion. Has Glee been a fashion education for you?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's music and fashion have really been the biggest educations for me since I started Glee. Because I literally did not know who Marc Jacobs was when I first started. All my clothes were from Target, and I loved what I wore. It never crossed my mind to pay more money for the same thing.
Right.
But yeah, I think I kind of realized, well, millions and millions of people have seen me in absolutely ridiculous things, so anything I wear is going to be okay. In my real life, there's not much to compete with.
So is everything changed now? Are designers sending you clothes, begging you to wear them, and all that kind of thing?
Why not? Yeah. Yes, they are.
Now, my 14-year-old Nancy, we were watching that clip of you getting thrown in the dumpster in the pilot, pointed out, she said, Mom, Kurt's style has really changed over the 2 seasons. It's gotten much bolder as he's become more confident and assertive. And do you think is that a conscious thing on the part of the writers, or?
More, I think, just between me and the wardrobe department, because I think, especially going into the 3rd season, he's getting older and he is getting more confident, I think Kurt, out of all the characters, really shows who he is, but by what he wears, and he did cover. He had lots of things covering him in the 1st season, lots of big jackets, and
except in that single lady.
Oh yeah. Should have been covered. No. It's all on YouTube, posted by you. So. I haven't seen it. Don't worry, I'll be doing it at Bat Mitzvahs in a few years. But no, now he's wearing just like simple, he's taking himself a little seriously, right?
What's your favorite of Kurt's ensemble?
Oh my God, I could never. It's like asking what my favorite bone is in my body. I would have to say the floor-length, see-through Dolce & Gabbana raincoat was fun.
Which episode was that?
That was a slushy mashup. Was that right? Mashup. Oh God. The leotard was ridiculous.
Nobody looks good in one of those.
No
You
one
look
was.
great.
Oh my God. Putting one of those things. Oh, I love you. No, but one thing I learned with the leotard is there is no such thing as a glamorous way to get into it. Like every night you should see me like the facts change. Like I look like a chicken in spandex, playing it around, moving parts because it's tight. Yeah, it was rough.
So how else are you different from Kurt Hummel?
Oh God. I don't know. I think I was, always kind of hid behind the fashion thing. He's always very much in fashion, but I don't know. I think we're very different. I'm more. I'd say I'm more outspoken and sarcastic, where he's more, quiet and subdued and internal. But no, he's much more braver. Or he's braver than me for sure. And I don't know. I sometimes I like Kurt more than I like myself. He's a brave guy.
He's a brave guy, but he has an incredible sweetness to him too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, the sweetness is me.
I want to talk about your wonderful relationship with the character of your dad in the show. Clips connected to that.
All right, let's get things started.
I believe I found some. Gentlemen. There's a black man with a black hand, living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard. He thinks that he's got it so good. And there's a woman in the kitchen, cleaning out the evening spot. And he looks at her and says, "Hey darling, I can remember when you could stop the clock. Oh, but ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Home of the free, yeah. Little pink houses for you and me. Oh, baby, for you and me. Oh boy, half off my outfit. Gosh, the recent royal wedding. There's something nothing off the rack that is suitable for the young fashionable man in Ohio.
Dude, that rocks. It's like gay Braveheart.
I don't like it.
Well, of course you don't like it. It's not finished yet. It still needs like a sash or maybe some beads.
I'm not going to stop you from that. But I got to be honest. I think you're just trying to stir the pot a little bit. I think you're trying to get some attention.
Exactly. What's the point of dressing up? I mean, that's why some guys wear the tails with the top hat and the girls wear the hoop skirts. I mean, Blaine, help me out here.
I think your dad has a point. I think what he's trying to say is that you just don't want to give anyone a reason to cause any trouble.
There's a lot of bad people out there, Kurt. They're a lot worse than this Karofsky kid. And all they're looking for is a match to light under the fire of their hate. Now, of course, I want you to be yourself, but I want you to be practical.
I have done everything right. Now, Blaine, I understand that after what you've been through, you're worried. But prom is about joy, not about fear. So I'm wearing this suit. I worked hard on it, and I think it's fantastic. I completely understand.
And that ended so well. To answer your question, I
House's performance was as difficult to do as the Beyonce performance. I mean, really, it was so...
Oh, no. The Houses was much easier to do. Yikes.
But I was going to suggest that you set that up for everybody, but I guess everybody knows what that was, right? That was you thinking that, singing and performing in a way that you thought your dad would like. Of course, it wasn't you. But, I mean, these scenes between you and your dad, played by Michael Malley, are just so groundbreaking. You know, a father defending his gay son, your father talking to you about sex. I mean, there's just never been anything like it on television before. I mean, what is it like? I mean, you seem to have great chemistry working together. How does that come about?
Oh, I think we both take it very seriously, and we know what it is. We know that it is groundbreaking in many forms, and we know that there are stories that have not been told, and examples of acceptance that have never been shown. So I think just knowing that, and he's great. He reminds me so much of my own dad. So it's very easy to get into that, and get in the mode with him.
Now, so Ryan Murphy's dad was a semi-pro hockey player, right? I mean, is Kurt's relationship with his dad kind of projection of a wish, or did he get along, have that kind of great relationship with his dad that you guys do?
I think he did. I think Bert and Kurt, if I'm not mistaken, are Ryan and his father. And I know there are many times when we're doing a scene and Ryan will, action. And then at the very end, he did great. It's just like what happened to me. Walk away. And there's so many cute lines like for your birthday, all you wanted was a pair of sensible heels. That line. Ryan's, I guess that's a line straight out of Ryan's life. So yeah, I think the best part of the relationship is there's so much truth behind it.
Right.